It really, truly was.
And there we can see.
Whoa!
And this is the center game.
Yes, it's been ages since I've seen this. Back in Seattle, we had a player, chess master Michael Spiegel, who liked to play this, as it was so rare that nobody really knew the theory. And he would actually get really powerful attacking positions. People didn't play rook e8, and that's like a key move.
Oh, rook e8,
Yeah.
sure enough, appears on the board.
Other people would be playing d7, d6, and after bishop c4, white would be getting a pretty nice attack. Now, bishop c4 is not supposed to be good in this moment because of the pressure on the e-pawn. Now, of course, Jan, you know, he wow, t7, d6, maybe transposing into a line that Michael Spiegel would play, because I always thought that it was bishop takes e3 and knight takes e4 was the problem with this move order.
Yeah.
Knight f3, it's a challenge, and Fabi says no, I don't want to have anything to do with this. I'm not going to go after the e-pawn.
And knight g5 attacking the rook. Rook moves back.
All part of...
It's all part of the playbook, except a3, only been seen once before. The main move was actually f3 because there was too much pressure against the e4 pawn. So now h6.
Ah, we knew there had to be something behind.
The fireworks have begun.
Exactly.
Yes, H4.
And look,
exclam.
the computer approves big time. Double exclam. Well, we don't even have to ask in that case. H takes G would be a disaster. H takes G, and we're just going to say the open H file with the queen swinging across to H3 would be over. Fabi's not going to touch that knight, but then the question is how to continue with his development. Queen e7?
He has to do. He has to work in the center because he's just so slow on the queen side.
Yeah, b5
and
is just...
You feel like f3, g4 is also coming.
Right.
Ooh, okay, a5.
Check it out. He is saying, I don't believe in your attack. I'm going to go b5, b4, counter myself. So he started with the move a5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is spicy.
And f4 was the response, throwing down the gauntlet.
Okay, there was a reason I wanted to play queen e7. I didn't get to explain that the queen vis-a-vis the d file, there is this hanging threat, I want to put it like that, of e5. And look at this, queen e7. So now we built up to the key moment. We have to see the follow-up from white. We're not taking the knight, but black is thinking about taking the pawn. What to play?
If you take the pawn, then there's going to be pressure against that knight. And, well, it's also white to play.
Exactly.
And maybe move the queen out of dodge. We've been told queen g3 is a move that the crew approves of.
Okay, I was thinking rook on d1 to e1 just to cover, protect the pawn, but queen g3. Ah, sorry. Knight takes e4 in this case.
And queen g3 played.
Knight takes e4, and queen takes g7, checkmate. So that's a tactical way of defending the e-pawn.
Right, and I feel like here, black just has to initiate that chaos button and go b5.
Right.
Because otherwise you're just waiting for white to continuously build their attack.
Exactly. So you... sometimes...
Is anything dastardly going to happen in the center?
Probably.
I'm just looking at e5, I'm thinking, oh, scary times.
Yeah, you always think that you've got these nice defensive reactions as well with knight h5. Not in this moment. I think it's now or never. I think you throw down the gauntlet, but this is why the novelty in chess is so... That happened fast. Rook on a8 to d8. Well, it took Fabi a while to convince himself not to play the move b5. I thought the move a5 was a prelude to b5, followed by b4, and white can do his worst. No, rook on a8 to d8. And this has stopped.
Well, stop the ideas of going e5, which was something that made me a bit concerned. But now, how to build the attack for white? Rook d e1? Keep it going?
I don't know. At a certain moment, you know, you've got to.
I think rook d e1.
Rook d e1. Okay, that was the move I had wanted earlier. Rook d e1.
King b1.
King b1.
A little bit slow.
True, but at the moment, it's sort of like this tension on the king side. You can't take, because again, that's the open h-file attack. And here it comes, b5. But then I have to ask myself, why did Fabi not leave his rook on d8 and play b5? Rook on a8, sorry.
Oh, there we see the response.
And
Very
it was a
quick
fast
trade for bishop versus knight, and rook d5, targeting the pawn on b5. You can't let that one fall. Is rook f5 a massive threat?
I think so.
Oh.
I think you have to go rook to...
Knight e7.
Yeah, you have to stop rook to f5, I'm sorry.
Because rook takes f7 is a big threat there.
It is. It's huge.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So rook to d5, knight to e7, we take a pawn. Do we take a pawn or we play e5? I'm not too sure. So I think you have to play knight e7.
Wait 1 second. Once the knight transfers over to e7, okay, it's gone to d4.
Okay, that's a bit of a surprise, but it does defend b5. It does defend the b pawn.
And you're threatening potentials knight d2. Sorry, knight e2 followed by capture on f4. Because you can swap off queens.
Yes.
You're laughing.
Okay, but there's queen to d3. So again, I think this knight is simply verboten, untouchable, do not play. c5, okay.
e5.
Oh, whoa, 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 alert, queen h7, alert, alert, queen h7 check. There's a reason we didn't want to have our king on c1, but on b1, and e5, that looks like a huge, is that just winning?
Queen h7, if we're calm about it, it's
Who's
not
calm?
checkmate. Well, I'm not calm, but we've got to be, right? Because queen h7, you do have a hiding place on f8, but queen
Look how
g6.
queen g6, instantly e6.
But e6.
What a move.
But my evaluation bar is screaming that it's a blunder.
Oh no, really?
You can take the knight.
Oh no. You're absolutely right. Now, and for the first time, you can take the knight. There's no checkmate down the h-file anymore. Oh my gosh, he just blundered a piece.
Yeah, that
His
knight
preparation was great.
on
But
g5 was, and 17 seconds for Fabi. The position is still sharp. Black's king is unsafe.
wow, what a turnaround, though. What a blunder. Queen h6 stops the highly desirable h4 takes g5 because of the pin. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
e6 was a terrible
C3,
move.
yeah. And played so quickly by Jan.
Yes.
There we can see the capture of pawns.
And that's it. It's over.
Well, it's not over until the position is over. And even then, you know,
Knight takes
Fabi
E6.
only 18 seconds on the clock. With that 2-second increment, we have seen massive swings before. And there we see g3 being played to prevent the knight jumping to f4.
Right?
Queen h7. Okay, that looks like
a clincher. Because you're trying to force the trade of rooks.
And well, Nepo's saying no. Let's keep the game alive. Let's play on the clock.
Queen takes f5 as a check now. And now g4, just to keep the king safe.
Yeah.
g5, g4, that's... Queen
capturing
takes
on
A5.
A5.
Rook to F8.
Fabi himself said that he has a weakness for dropping rooks.
Yes.
It was under fire, but he calmly moved it to F8.
Now we have
And
knight
now-
E2.
Yeah, now it's just going to be a case of pushing the G-pawn.
Queen to F2 to defend the knight and to attack the rook.
There's no checks, there's no nothing in the position.
No.
The G-pawn is just going to accelerate to the promotion square on G1. There you go.
Here, that's it. Wow, great preparation, but when the crucial moment occurred,
He rushed it. Jan blew it.
He did.
In the space of like a 2 second, there was just a spot of miscalculation.
There he
And a
goes.
smile there from Jan.
Let's just go quickly to our backup game that would be between Ali Reza
against
and
Wesley So.